Hey everybody, today is Thursday. Stephanie Young here, by the way, 38 years old, the founder of the creator of a video game project called Project Tokala, which is a word I made up. I found out later it means fox in Native American names. So, since foxes are one of my favorite animals, I decided to revolve this world around foxes. Anyway, I brought my fart bag with me to make some amusing fart sounds. I love this thing. It's my new favorite toy. I tried to make some funny sounding farts earlier, but I really couldn't do funny sounding ones earlier. But I did make an audio track of farts. You can hear them. I got the cord of the good headphones stuck around a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm back using my old ones. My old ones here. And I dropped a bunch of stuff, including my when I was messing with my headphones, I dropped my microphone. There we go. This looks a little bit better, I guess. So I'll play these fart sounds. Might have a little few things of me giggling. I'm sorry for the diversion, being off track. Everybody, I just think these sounds are so cute. And I still want to do a quest where the guy is. They're inspired by the story of Ehud, Eglon, the big fat king that pooped himself under Ehud, Ehud, or whatever you pronounce his name. Ehud. Killed the Moab king by stabbing in his gut. The king crapped himself, and I thought it was hilarious. Having fun with farts and fart humor and stuff. I recorded like 4 minutes of nothing but fart sounds. Maybe it's just these headphones that are making it sound bad. It's hard to tell. sound's kind of low, like it's not a very good quality recording. I'm wondering if you can like duplicate a track and enhance the various things. One of them enhance the high range and one enhance the low range and maybe make full sound. I don't know, or maybe it'll cancel each other out. Maybe if I set the main recording microphone to the Razer Siren or whatever, it sounds better than the webcam microphone. So let's stop this one. Call it fart sound effects. Here we go, fart sound effects. Because you don't see a lot of fart humor in games anymore. Comedic quests. I guess because it's too juvenile. I'm only putting it in pictures because that's where the main folder I upload, just so I'll have it set. There goes my microphone again, or my microphone. Is it upside down again? Yeah, it's upside down again. Here we go. I mean, it works, but I keep moving it around so much. It's getting old. I've had this web camera for years and years. The microphone on it's not that good. Anyway, at least my mouse is working a little bit better now. Oh yeah, I was gonna go into File Explorer. Pictures. This table that my monitor's on is broken. The left side of it collapses sometimes and it falls over. Concept art. I was thinking maybe a war race. Thinking about uploading this to the internet, to Copilot. There's the main thing that shows news articles and stuff, and ads and things, and here we go. Pictures. So here we go. It's toppling over now. Yeah, of course I misspelled it. Make my Tokala battle charge concept more realistic. It probably knows Tokala by now because I've shown it a lot of Project Tokala stuff, so. Looks like it's gonna make the background gray. This looks pretty cool. It always starts out looking gray, and the colors, they add the colors in as it goes, and ungrays it. Here's one of those battle bear creatures with a long wolf-like tail. They're like wolf bears. The kid looks like too wolf-like though. I like the armor that they enhanced on the wolf bear. Desert wolf bears. Anyway, co-pilot may make mistakes. Dire lupines. They're supposed to be like bear wolves, kind of. Concept art, probably races. Probably put a races. I thought I had a group picture of all the people together. I can't remember what I called it. Maybe the one that I made with all the races. Height comparison. This one here. Yeah, the Pale Guardians are really tall. Miscellaneous is a miscellaneous. Let me open with and my drawing tablet's been messed up. These are just characters. May or may not be characters. I don't know which characters they are. It's unfinished. So trying to figure the order of these things. I don't know if these were of actual characters, it's just a miscellaneous. Guys, is it a right side up now? I hope it's right side up. You may or may not be able to see me. My typing is so terrible. Let's see if this works. The pirate captain looks like a cat. This did not turn out like I thought it would. Apparently they think the pirate looks like a cat. So I don't remember any of this little squirrel looking thing on her head. The pale guardian woman, she just looks like a regular woman. The desert woman looks pretty accurate, except that she's got black hair instead of red hair. I'm just gonna say this is a kind of a failure. This Mertani native, it's the first one, then a pale guardian, they're the tall ones. Then a male, Tokalas dude, then Salvani man, then the furthest right, the Tohona, they're almost as short as the Mertani. Yeah, because they're little amphibious dudes. I think if they're anything like any other kind of amphibians, the females would be a little bit bigger, larger. All the pale guardians, I say this would be like the males of each of the races, but pale guardians is like not male or female. I mean, they're, I guess, more masculine than anything. They don't, I don't think they have like breasts or anything. They're just like neutral android type people. They manufactured race. Yeah, they have like a human shape, but they're. I don't know if any of them would like identify themselves as male. I don't think they would identify as anything because they're like androgynous. Although, well, one of them, Dessa, calls herself female, but I don't know. And she's like the leader of them. Yeah, I got my headphones on. No, was listening to classical brain music again, but because I don't have premium YouTube anymore. Oh, that little creature the creature generated so cute. Sorry, guys. I need to just turn off that headband I had it on earlier. Listening to some classical music. I think I keep bumping my computer with my foot, messing stuff up. Anyway, Realms of Tokala, by the way, is a fantasy role-playing game project that it was another failed. Makes the Tokala sky look like a fox, or I mean a wolf, not a fox. It makes the pale guardian guy look like a dude, like an actual human dude, not like a pale amphibious, or not not a cyborg, or and androgynous android with horns coming out the side of the head. That's why I initially envisioned them to look. These are, I'm gonna call these they made the Murtani look too much like a baby, like a little bald child. I mean, they do kind of look like little bald children, the big ears. Yeah. Well, that's probably the most accurate one on there. But they gave the Tohona, they gave it, made it look like Gollum. They gave it elf ears. But hobbits and elves and are just different versions of humans in Lord of the Rings. They got humans with pointy ears. And Gollum had big pointy ears. He was a hobbit at one point in his life. Schmeagol. Yeah. Gollum. Yeah, these are my AI concept generation fails. A lot of news articles. Because I've clicked on articles like murders and stuff, and I didn't really like any of them. The people who got the death penalty and stuff. At least my headphones are playing the classical music again. Mozart. Brain music. Maybe because my spelling's so terrible. Michael Jackson theory. Are they theorizing that he faked his death? It's like they did with Elvis. They faked his death. Both died of drug overdoses. And both weren't that old, especially not Elvis at the time. He wasn't very old at all. That's weird. News article. High on drugs, Indian trucker. Illegal immigrant kills 3 in U.S. freeway crash. He was a truck driver from India, but he was illegal. He killed. He was high on drugs, and drugs impair your cognitive abilities, and he killed 3 people on a freeway crash. That's sad. Coca-Cola sodas recalled. Coca-Cola sodas recalled. Jim Carrey as Freddy Krueger might actually save this franchise or something. But he is good at playing crazy people. Jim Carrey. Britney Spears' youngest son. Moon-eyed people of the Appalachian Mountains. It's weird. The asteroid and the sun, going by the sun. It's like one of the closest asteroids. I think it might hit the sun. If it hits the sun will burn it up immediately, I'm sure. King Charles and Pope Leo prayed together. Oh, that's nice. I like that. How brother and sister become America's youngest murderers. So they're just children. Oh, they murdered. Those little children murdered people. I hate seeing when kids murder people. That's so sad. Yeah, I've looked at articles on like death row people and stuff in the past. So they think that I like nothing but murder. Like murder articles. DWI crash. Is that like DUI? DUI crash? Driving with influence or driving? I know DUI is driving under influence. Charges dismissed against woman in DWI crash that killed 2 children. Most realistic game of 2025. I bet that is a sponsored thing. Guaranteed that's a sponsored thing. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a scary looking monster teddy bear. It's kind of cute though. Under shopping. No, I should have typed nymph in properly. Nymph elf. It's AI is retarded. Just showing you guys about the game. It's about a fantasy world that's called Tokala, and it's ruled by a creator god named Tokus. He's a fox god. And there's a fox race called the Tokalis people. And there's characters, main characters from just about all these different races. I'm surprised I didn't show the Tarl O'Rourke people in this picture. It made it the picture all green and stuff. This is ugly. I guess the native Murtani would be like bald and stuff and not grow out their hair. The Tohona people are amphibious though. They don't look like Gollum. They do not look like Gollum at all. They kind of hunch over like Gollum. They have hunchbacks, so. That's sad. I think I must have looked up Jimmy Fallon a couple years ago. Looked him up, relating him to Jimmy Kimmel. They look similar to me. His first baby died. Oh. So his first child died. That's so sad. And those biscuits look good. I see a lot of food articles because I was looking up some of these unique new foods like the Reese's, Oreos, and things, stuff similar to that, So I see a lot of like food articles, fast food articles and stuff. Wendy's just quietly changed its sandwiches and customers are not happy. So they made them smaller, I guess. I like their spicy chicken sandwich. That was one of my favorite things to get there at one point. Plain spicy chicken sandwich. They made the Pale Guardian guy look like an actual dude. Not like an actual, like a pale, translucent skin with the veins. You can see the veins underneath it. They gave him ears and everything. Yeah, there's supposed to be horns going on the side of his head. He's supposed to be pale. And he's supposed to, pale, translucent skin with the blue veins underneath. And the horns inside doesn't have ears. Because they're androids sort of things. They don't need ears to hear. They were just built to be strong and powerful, basically soldiers to fight for this ancient elven race or whatever that created them. So they're I'm gonna see Let's see what this looks like full-sized. Probably even creepier than it looks like. We'll give them all elf ears. Hear John's dad's phone going off. Ding a ding 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 dong. Ring a ding dong ding ding dong. Ding ding a ding a dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. That's what it goes. It's an old Geico commercial ringtone. The world's most annoying ringtone. I found one that's more annoying. Had this cheap Chinese phone that I bought off of Alibaba Express or something. $100 phone. It was called a ZUK Z2 Pro. It had this really annoying ringtone that was these girls with high pitched voices going CUK CUK. They're like making funny squeals and CUK. I thought that was just the cutest, silliest, goofiest ringtone ever. I kind of liked it. Yeah, Murtani out of all these is probably the most realistic, truest to what I wanted them to look like out of all of these. Oh, I wonder why they made the Tokala dude look so much like a wolf and not a fox. Does AI not realize that foxes exist? It always favors wolves. When it sees a canine sort of shaped head, it makes it look more like a wolf than some foxes look like wolves, kind of. Silver foxes kind of resemble wolves a little bit because they don't have the red. Their face isn't. They're like a mutation of red foxes, so they might have a little bit of red fox coloring in their face, but they're mostly silver. This one too. This one's kind of cute. The Tokala's guy looks like a cat in this one. Kind of looks like the creatures from Treasure Planet. The dragons are not supposed to have beards. They always make the Tarhul people look like they got beards because they have hair on top of. They think because they have hair on top, they gotta have beards also. But yeah, my style of dragons, they have like manes going the top of their head, down their neck, in the back, but not in the front of their head. He's not a cat. my headband. sleep headband keeps saying connected. But here we go. Alright guys, these are my failed, flopped, I shouldn't even keep them. I should take them off the video. Just have it be a video with that funny fart sound effect. Anyway guys, I make these videos because we had a big team years ago when I started having bad strokes and stuff. I lost a lot of my common sense and stuff. I lost the website that we had. I wasn't able to maintain it anymore. Couldn't figure out how to keep how to look in the background, the XML or whatever. What do they call it? The website, the background stuff. Or is it SQL? I don't know. Couldn't maintain the website anymore, so I moved the forums. So I ended up just moving the website to a Pro Boards forum page. Stop knowing how to do that stuff. After I had that the minor stroke in 2016 when it started. I mainly lost my right hand, which was not my dominant hand, so didn't affect me too much. And I used games that came out that year, like Skyrim Special Edition and Fallout 4, and the games I always played, like Mass Effect 2 and didn't Mass Effect 3 also come out, and Mass Effect 2 and 3, and even like older games like Fallout and New Vegas and stuff. And I was still playing a little bit of Oblivion, but only on my Xbox 360. Because didn't used to be to where you can play the controller gamepad. So I used the gamepad to bring my right hand back pretty quickly. And, yeah, that kind of looks like what I'd imagine a realistic version of a Captain Long John Silver from Treasure Planet to look like. If he were real life character, that's what I'd imagine him to look like. his species or race or whatever. Which I think the Captain Amelia and Dr. Doppler are that same race of people. Kind of look like depending on the shape of their face, they can look like cats or dogs. And Dr. Doppler, he looks like he has to be the same race or species as Captain Amelia, because they have babies together and stuff. And they have the same shaped nose, kind of, they look similar. That his nose is like really huge, and hers is like really small. And Captain Long John Silver, his nose was like thin. It kind of looked a lot like this guy here. He kind of looked a little bit cat-like, but he had like earrings in his ears. So I don't know. I imagine they were all like the same kind of species. They just all looked like really kind of different though. Different facial features, I mean, different shapes of their face, but they all had to be the same creature. I'm sorry I'm overthinking stuff. I get sidetracked really extremely easily. But I like to make these videos, by the way, to bring attention to the project. Which, by the way, the hero character is called the Steward. They're an angelic being, which helps their fox god Tokus in his fight against the original of the stewards who turned evil. He calls himself a demon lord named Dracarius. The steward. Their mission is to free the world from Dracarius's grasp, Free the world, save it, return it to how Tokus had initially wanted it to be. Keep mixing up my mice, computer mice. I had one up here I was using. I don't know what happened to it. I lost it. And I was trying to use the bad mouse that I love these fart bags. You squeeze them, push the hole at the top into your hand. It makes a fart sound. This is like the funniest little toy ever. I make it my little desktop toy sometimes. So when I get bored, I squeeze it, make the little farty sounds. Gotten pretty good at it, actually. I'm dropping everything. I can't find my Is this it? My good mouse here. Anyway, guys, we need people to know about our game project and help us out. Join our project. People of any or all talent, skill, or ability. Even if you don't have a talent, skill, or ability, but you can help us in other ways. Like, I don't have a bank account. I'm just too far gone from stroke damage. I can't do much anymore. Anyway, guys. I'm thinking maybe I should make my woman, lady, Tarl, or since she is woman, and she looks like the male ones, but I made her slimmer and kind of have like fake breasts, sort of, make her look like she's a female. But they're only for decoration. She's not the male and female Tarl Holrook people are. They're both the same size. Because dragons are equal size, whether they're male or female. And, they just have like humanoid figures, humanoid forms, kind of. It's just they're kind of morphed in, they're kind of compressed into humanoid forms. And they were originally dragons. Jasper. He has a cute little furry creature. He's got an eaten up ear because he's kind of a wild. He was orphaned, and his mom died. She was not an archaeology, a geologist. She studied gemstones and rocks and stuff, and she named him Jasper. And his sister, she named Onyx or something. Very unique. Farate. She is the daughter of the Lyra Faye. I'm thinking I need to make some of these ones, try to run these through AI and see what they, get them to look like. Anyway, guys, God bless you all, and please check our project out. And sorry for not saying much about the project, but we do need help. You can look at our public folder, and anybody can add to it or take out of it or do whatever they want with it. Edit things, add stuff. We need people who can come up with, like, brainstorm new races and stuff, and because most of our team left, went their own separate ways and did their own thing. I keep forgetting about armor. Swashbuckler armor. I like swashbuckler armor. Yeah, I thought about doing armor concepts. Some of these are kind of cool. Swashbuckler. The Mertani cultural armor. The Taro Lurk armor. Yeah. The Cinder armor, yeah. I was hoping to make a more realistic version of this. It's an armor I came up with in 2013. Yeah, just about 3 years before I had that massive minor stroke. I mean, not massive stroke. The minor stroke was 2016. I brought my right hand back, and since it was my dominant hand, it wasn't. I like the cinder armor concept. Crusader armor. this one looks kind of cool. It's like barbaric armor. It's kind of a bad guy here. He's covered in bones. That's what they do. They make weapons, I guess, and also their armor with the bones of their ancestors. But anyway, guys, I guess next time I'm gonna I'll go over the I'll definitely go over the armors next time. Sand assassin armor is my favorite. Cinder armor. Anyway, guys, like even if you have a bank account and just can raise some funds for a project to move forward, for maybe building a new website, operating expenses and all that, Lord help us. God bless everybody who watched this. Have a good rest of the week and see ya.